You must have heard of the phrase haste makes waste, and I was thinking about how it perfectly fits in the realm of manifesting so well. It's a natural human tendency to wish for things and wants to acquire them as soon as possible. Very rarely would you see people who are willing to wait for what they want. Otherwise, we all want it and want it now, at this very second. This applies perfectly well to all the manifestors who have so many dreams and all they want is a shortcut to get to them as early as possible. Sometimes we run behind so many different manifesting methods and techniques just to get what we want, and they seem to do us no good. When we quickly move from learning one key concept to another, we give ourselves and our minds no time to grasp the concept in its truest essence, whether it's the law of attraction, the law of assumption, or something else. Whether you follow Neville Goddard's teachings or you like Dr. Joe Dispenza better, doesn't matter. What matters is whether are you willing to learn and open your mind to new concepts and new ways of thinking and living. I am asking that because I don't see a lot of people who are not willing to give it their all. They are simply too afraid to commit to something, and that's why we see them hopping from this concept to that in a state of frenzy. They are just too desperate, and that's never a good thing. When you feel desperate, anxiety kicks in, and it gets the best of your powerful thinking capabilities. Especially when it comes to manifesting, the most important thing is to open yourself to infinite new possibilities. And do you really think that an anxious mind can ever be open to new possibilities and opportunities? And let me tell you something. Just because you don't see a lot of other people not getting success with one method doesn't mean you won't get it either. Let them do what they want to do, and you do what suits you the best. Really getting deep into the concepts that you are learning is what is going to serve you the best. So, choose a teacher, any teacher, and follow him. If you like Neville Goddard, then dedicate your time to learning about him and listening to his lectures. I don't wish to make things complicated for you, but this is how the human mind works. We have to reinforce an idea or belief again and again until it becomes permanently installed in our brains. Only then can you expect it to change your life. Trust me, your life will change the moment you become an avid student of this knowledge of manifesting. Because then you won't be doing things or following things superficially. You will have all the knowledge and concepts, and your mind will start making new connections, condensing the knowledge you have acquired into new beliefs. Another reason why people don't stick to a single path for extended periods of time is their fear of missing out. This basically refers to the feeling of unease and certain anxiety from this flawed belief that others are benefiting from something you are missing out on. Fear of missing out is relevant in terms of manifesting as well. Because you think that some other person might find the holy grail of manifesting, and you will deprive yourself of that gift by sticking to one path. That's why you prefer changing lanes often. You try one method for 2 days, and then you find a new teacher who explains things from a different perspective, and you decide to follow them. Let me clear it up for you. There is absolutely nothing you are missing out on, because when it comes to manifesting, there is not one single technique that would suit everyone 100% of the time. It doesn't mean that there is a problem with that concept, not at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Each one has different preferences, different belief systems, and so many other things that make us different from others. That's why it is not necessary that what suits them will suit us. But in this video, I thought of telling you a simple trick to keep in mind, and this will definitely help each and every one of you. So you might think that I just gave elaborate reasoning about why every concept, trick, or technique will not suit everyone, then why am I contradicting myself here? Well, I am not contradicting myself. What I am going to tell you is more of a mental shift that would benefit everyone. No matter what you believe, no matter where you are in life at this moment, and no matter where you intend to go. This mental shift will get you in the mode of receiving all the abundance that is around you, but it cannot get to you somehow. So, here is how it really is. We are part of an infinite universe. A universe that is abundant with everything you can dream of. There is so much money, joy, happiness, and bliss to go around. And all these blessings are surrounding us every second, no matter where we are. But because we are so stuck in our emotional turmoil, we don't allow that positive, abundant vibration to make its way into our life. Yes, you have to be open to receiving the blessings and miracles, and only then will we see their physical manifestation in our physical reality. A great and easy way to stay in that open and receptive state is by setting an intention every morning. So, every morning after you get up, tell yourself that you intend to feel good today, no matter what. So, here is an affirmation you can use. My intention is to feel happy and grateful today, no matter what. You can repeat these affirmations for 3 to 5 minutes, and that will be akin to setting your intention for the day. This affirmation and intention might look so simple that you might think, what can this sentence do for me? If you are thinking like that, then you are in for a surprise. As you know, we are all energy, an extension of the divine consciousness. So, whatever energy we resonate with the most is the energy we are going to invite into our life. When you are negative or anxious or desperate for something to happen in your life, there is no way that it will come about so easily. Just because you yourself are not in a position to have it. But when you make feeling good and happy your utmost priority, you clear away all the blockages that were standing in the way of your dreams and manifestations. I learned this through Abraham Hicks and Neville Goddard's teachings. Just do this intention setting for 3 days and see the difference it makes in your life and your manifestations. By the way, I don't mean that you just need to repeat the affirmation a few times in the morning and you are done. We are talking about creating a powerful mental shift here, and that sure doesn't come from 5 minutes of repetition. You will have to follow up with your intention throughout the day. This means you must consciously try your best to stick to the words you have promised to yourself. Your priority must be to feel good, happy, and grateful no matter what. Some days will be tougher, and the 3D will try its best to trap you. You will face people and situations that will make it almost impossible to stay happy and grateful. If that happens, remind yourself of the intention you set in the morning. Tell your mind that nothing matters more than that you feel good at this moment. Everything else rests on how you feel. That is the major part of your life you must focus on. Once you will feel positive, happy, and grateful for your focus, I can tell you that your manifestations will come running to you. All the dreams and desires for which you were trying for years and that didn't come to pass will materialize physically in just a matter of days. That's how powerful it is. Also, you must remember that no matter how things are, you still have a choice to decide how you are going to perceive the situation. Let me end by quoting Abraham Hicks here. There are always choices there for you. In other words, you can look at the hole in the wall, or you can look at the beautiful painting. You can look at the light bulb that is out, or you can see the light bulb that is working. You can look at your mate in his positive aspect, or you can look at your mate in his negative aspect. You can look at your own body and find something that pleases you or find something that doesn't. You can remember your childhood and find something of pleasure, or you can find something that makes you feel discouraged. You can remember a compliment, or you can remember somebody down on you. You can remember your love, or you can remember your hate. In other words, you have that choice at every moment. The next step in your successful manifestation journey is to keep watching my channel. Click now on the video on the screen to be inspired by another video.